Good Tuesday morning. Yesterday's gap and run did stick. Yesterday was a classic mirrored move. We said in the morning that if we could hold that midday low, we'd probably mirror that. We had 25 points overnight yesterday, basically 865 to 890, and then middle of the day we were sitting at the low of 892. 25 points from there got you to 817, and we ran all the way to 820. I said we could run up to that spot, and we did. The day today is setting up to profit take. There's profit taking whether you go up or down, so I can't stand when financial TV says they're profit taking, because there's profit taking whether you're going up or down, and that is just a misused term. There's always somebody making profits, and there's always somebody losing. So this morning we're trading at about 808, pivots down at 805, so we are above the pivot but trending down. I would say any rallies to 830 this morning, if they were able to continue, you should be a seller. As far as being a buyer, I'm not interested in chasing this market. I'd rather be a seller at 830 at this point, but that's why you trade them. Let the first half hour tell you what the range is, go from there. Gold is down 35 bucks or so, down 3%, and oil is also down 60 cents, trading 53.20. So yesterday we had basically since Friday's lows of 761, we've risen 65 points, let's call it, up to 822 or so. So that's a cool 8%, 7.5%, 8 to 9%, depending on where you want to mark it. That, my friends, is a bear market snapper. Finally got a nice snapper. From the low of 660, we are now up 160 points, so that's about 25%, just shy of 25%. So in definitely less than 2 or 3 weeks' time, you've gotten a 25% bump, which has finally bagged some of the retail shorts who got into the game long. Again, I've been saying for a long time, this was not a market to short. This was not a market to own. It was a market to trade. The trade has definitely been to the long side. You could have been selling puts. You could have been trading futures to the upside. But most of the easy money has been made now. We're still not even back to the October lows of 850 or so. So keep this in mind when you get all excited and you turn on your financial TV and they tell you how great things are. We're not even back to October lows. So in 6 months' time, we are still well below where we were pre-election, and that to me just says that this is screaming resistance, warning Will Robinson, all above, and take it easy out there. Trade them. It continues to be a great trader's market. If you're not trading them, if you're trying to allocate, this is not an allocation market. You don't want to own stocks in here. Look at the weekly chart of the S&P. Simple thing. When you're over the when the 10 period average on a weekly chart is over a 40, then you can start looking at buying and holding. We have not been in a buy and hold market, as I said, since November of 07, when those flipped to the other side. So you had ample warning to get out of the markets back in the November, December of 07 time frame, which got you out near the top, not at the top, but near the top. We are nowhere near the bottom. It's a time mechanism. It'll take time for that to work out. So if you want to buy and hold and allocate, you're just throwing money away right now. Wait until the S&P 500, the broadest measure, gives you a clear indication to buy on a long-term chart. We're nowhere near that, folks. Trade them. I guarantee you can trade this market. It's a great market to trade. Trade futures if you want to day trade. Swing trade stocks if you want to trade stocks. Day trading stocks is a fool's game. Don't do it unless you have $10 million. You're wasting your money, and it costs too much money. Keep more of your money by trading futures. The tax benefits are still in your favor. Don't day trade stocks. They're illiquid. Too many things overnight. You can day trade futures very easily. They're liquid. They're the most liquid future out there on the financial markets. If you also want to day trade Forex, you can do that, but I would not at all recommend day trading stocks. It's a fool's game.